So we made it a week, episode 7, and it was a little different this time. I don't really have too much pre-written that I want to talk about, but I was watching my first video, episode 1, and I think something I want to talk about is I think I haven't paid enough attention or spoke enough about I've been really focused on moving forward and looking into positives and taking your mindset into a place that's just better. But I think you have to take a moment to reflect and not to let it hold you back, but just so you address these thoughts, feelings about your, what is now your former life, and so they don't sneak up on you. And I think for me personally, it's even helping me kind of look at my responsibilities a lot differently now, because it is what it is. We're on quarantine, which is a unique position to be in. And I got to give a shout out to a lot of the New Yorkers, because I've gone out when I have to get what I have to. And we are really doing a pretty good job of self-quarantining. We're not on a mandatory lockdown, but we're not too far off. I'm looking in the distance, not too many cars in the street. Stores are pretty empty. I really only see people going out and getting what they want to, except for a few people here and there. Now I'm seeing on social media a lot of people, so younger people meeting up and thinking that, it's whatever, that they're going to be able to survive this thing. But we need to contain it before it really puts a cap on our lives for the foreseeable future. But I'm just trying to stay humble, trying to stay modest. I'm very grateful for all those people that are helping me out. I'm very grateful for friends, loved ones that are staying in touch. Shout out to all my clients who are watching this video, who are still keeping fitness and that, as a part of their self-health, because that's all we have at the end of the day. This virus is showing us anything. It's that without your health, we don't really have anything. And even in biggest terms, without public health being secure, all of our liberties should be stripped away in an instant. And I think that's a lesson that our society needs to learn. If one's not well, none of us should be out here partying hardy. We got to make sure we live in a world where everybody is taken care of. And hopefully when this thing passes and is over, that's kind of what's at the forefront of human thinking, caring for one another. Wherever you've heard of that before, right? As far as advice to my separated and divorced dads, take some time, reflect, appreciate, mourn a little bit, but then make it right. Then take the time to make it right. I gotta be a little bit of, this is also a therapeutic journal for me, these videos. So I gotta be a little honest with myself. I've been able to do what I have to do for the most part. I do need to spend a little bit more time reaching out to the kids, because they're in this pandemic the same way I am, and I've been doing my part to make sure that they're healthy and taken care of and keeping up with their upbeing. But I really need to buckle down and make the sacrifice and do something that could involve them. I got some ideas flowing, but I got to start putting it into practice for sure. So, I got to hold myself accountable the same way I hold other people accountable. I got to make sure I get that done. And on tomorrow's entry, I'm going to let everybody know how that went. But shout outs to anyone. I've gotten some positive feedback about posting. So, shout out to everyone who's helping me do that, who's giving me that motivation. And feel free to share these messages, because you might know somebody. Your circle might be bigger than my circle. Who knows who's in your circle of friends, or what interactions you have and with who. But if you know a guy who's going through a hard time or dealing with the situation, or anybody that you think can take a positive message away from hearing what I got to say, share this video, get it out there. We all have a story to tell. Mine's no different from anyone else's, except for the fact that, I did lose a lot at the same time. Virus, work, family, all gone. So if anyone has a perspective, it's me, so I'm here to share it. Again, this video is shorter, it's more of a freestyle. Any feedback, any comments is appreciated, and I look forward to letting you know how the dad step up goes, because that's the next thing I got to do, the dad step out. Before we go, little exercise tutorial. If anyone was watching this video, show you guys how to do a proper jump squat. Because even though the gyms are closed, you might not be able to hit the weights like you want to. Plyometrics are super good at forcing muscle recruitment, getting your heart rate up, building muscle mass. And us guys neglect all those great things that have aerobic. So check this out. Loose tight, core strong, chest up, drop down, good squat, loose engage. Angle matches the shin angles. This here matches here. Straight up, squeeze. Straight up, squeeze. 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 Okay. Hit those jump squats. Feel those glutes. Keep those quads fresh. I'll talk to you.